On Wonder Wins presents ESPN Cricinfo Fantasy Pick. Time to build our fantasy team for KKR against Delhi Capitals. Big game for both teams. They do not find themselves in the top four going into this. So all points important now. As we have to build a fantasy team, let me ask Dan Vettori if he is tempted in the least bit to have Russel as his captain choice, who we know on days can get you heaps of points and on days could also be a bit of a hit and miss. Russel as captain?
I think so. I think that all-round combination is too valuable. We saw him in the last game, maybe 2 games ago, just get that 4 wickets and 1 over, and he does things like that all the time, and those points are so valuable.
Yeah, all right. So then no need to look beyond him. But will there be some more contenders for that captain spot in your fantasy team? There's David Warner, there's Prithvi Shaw. So let me go to that in a second with Dan. Before that, a quick reminder on Wonder Wins, 100 credits for you to build your fantasy team. 4 categories of players to choose from: batters, bowlers, wicket-keepers and all-rounders. You can pick a maximum of 7 players from one team in any given contest, and every player's individual credit value is listed on Wonder Wins. Choice for captain is Russell. Even if he's bowling 1 over, he's getting you wickets and equivalent to 100 points and more if he gets 4 in that over. It's not going to happen every day, but you can bet that Russell's always going to get you some points if he's going to be used in both departments. And if he has one of those innings to tee off, that's a lot of fantasy points up for grabs with that strike rate bonus too. Rishabh Pant is vice captain, hasn't quite got firing on the level that we know he's capable of, but is a big score around the corner. We're going for Pant as our vice captain. Captains give you double the points, vice captains 1.5 times the points. We've gone for Russell and Pant. 2 proper batters to wrap up our top picks. David Warner, who's been in tremendous form, had a low score against Rajasthan, but we do know he's more than capable of getting you a number of 50-plus scores. Has done it enough times this season already. Shreyas Iyer is there too. Got that 85 a few games back. Has since been hot and cold, but we won't keep him far away from our fantasy team. He's in our top picks as well. So, Russell, Pant, Warner and Shreyas Iyer. Wonder if Warner or a Prithvi Shaw are tempting vice-captain options ahead of Rishabh Pant?
I think Warner's the impetus that potentially Delhi need. He's a quality performer. He's done it for so long in the IPL, so he's not the worst option to throw into a vice-captaincy role, on or off the field.
Yeah. Fair enough. Differential picks time. Players for decent credit value. Tim Southee is certainly worth a place in your team. Came back for Pat Cummins, had an instant impact with ball, and we're backing Southee to almost keep his place now if those niggles have healed for Shreyas Iyer's side. Rovman Powell is there too. Perhaps the one good thing that came out of that crazy last over was the sort of hitting form Powell seems to have found in this year's IPL. Will that merit an extension of games for him? Well, one would think so. So, Powell and Southee in our differential picks. Looking at our full team, Rishabh Pant as a keeper option and vice-captain of our team. But Dan's already said Warner is tempting. There's also Prithvi Shaw, Shreyas Iyer, Nitish Rana, Rovman Powell, Russell as the all-rounder, and Kuldeep Yadav, Umesh Yadav, Khalil Ahmed, and Tim Southee round off our side. No Sunil Narayan in there. I wonder if you'd be tempted to find room for him in a fantasy team?
100%. Just like Russell, like we just discussed, he may open the batting, maybe the day that he comes off, and his bowling is as good as ever. So there's enough left-handers in that. Well, it doesn't matter with Sunil Narayan, left or right-handers. So I just think he adds all-round value.
All right, thank you very much, Dan Vettori. Find room then for Sunil Narayan. And of course, if you're not happy with how things are going at halftime, change things up. Wonder Wins lets you do that. We'll see you again soon on Wonder Wins Presents ESPN Cricinfo Fantasy Pick.